legislation has been a good idea. But it's changed partly because you've gone from amateur to professional, and that changes the attitude.
Prince William is left in disbelief as Princess Anne reveals the king's final wish, a request that has shaken the entire royal family. Could this unexpected truth change the entire line of succession? Is Prince William's future on the throne now in question? The mystery behind the king's request has everyone talking. Let's dive into the details and uncover the truth about this surprising revelation. Queen Elizabeth and Princess Catherine shared a strong bond that was clearly shown in their regular tea parties and visits. These weren't just social events, but opportunities for the Queen to offer important advice and guidance to Catherine. Their close relationship became even more evident in 2019, when Catherine was honored with the prestigious Dame Grand Cross of the Royal Victorian Order for her significant contributions to royal duties. The Queen also showed her affection by thanking Catherine for homemade chutney, a small gesture that revealed the depth of their friendship. They were also known for their elegant yet modest clothing, and both shared a love for photography, which helped them connect with the public. Queen Elizabeth first discovered photography as a child using a box brownie camera, and Catherine continued this passion by creating the Hold Still project during the pandemic, which captured the essence of life in the UK during difficult times. Both Queen Elizabeth and Princess Catherine became symbols of hope during hard moments. Queen Elizabeth's leadership during World War II was a huge source of comfort for the nation. Her speeches brought people together, helping them feel united and strong, which made her a symbol of stability and strength for Britain. Similarly, Princess Catherine showed her leadership skills during the pandemic, focusing on mental health, education, and supporting communities that were most impacted by the crisis. Her charity work, which includes backing causes that deeply resonate with the public, highlights her commitment to helping others. This commitment continues a long tradition of philanthropy within the royal family. In their early years of marriage, both the Queen and Catherine led simple lives, which not only brought them closer, but set an example for others. Their shared values of humility and simplicity continue to resonate today. Prince William and Princess Catherine's relationship, built on family values, humility, and dedication to public service, mirrors Queen Elizabeth's beliefs. They are admired for their ability to balance royal duties with staying connected to the people, showing future generations of royals how to lead with grace. Queen Elizabeth and Princess Catherine's strong commitment to serving others, leading with kindness, and living modestly has left a lasting legacy of optimism and leadership that continues to inspire the British public. Could it have been Catherine's close bond with the Queen that inspired her final wish? To understand this, let's explore Catherine's background before joining the royal family. Born on January 9, 1982, at the Royal Berkshire Hospital in Reading, Catherine Elizabeth Middleton grew up in a loving and supportive family that valued both tradition and ambition. Her parents, Michael and Carol Middleton, worked in aviation, and their steady careers helped shape Catherine's future path in ways that would lead to her royal role. Michael worked as a flight dispatcher, while Carol was a flight attendant. Catherine, the oldest of 3 children, was raised alongside her younger siblings Pippa and James in a close-knit family. Catherine's family had a mix of backgrounds. Her father had links to British aristocracy, with some of her great-grandparents having even hosted royalty. On the other hand, her mother's side came from humbler beginnings, with ancestors who worked in coal mines. This blend of heritage shaped Catherine's upbringing, helping her balance ambition with modesty. In 1984, when Catherine was just 2 years old, her family relocated to Amman, Jordan, where she began attending an English nursery school. Her early childhood years were shaped by this international move, but in the following years, her family returned to England. Once back, Catherine attended St. Andrew's School, located near Pangbourne, and it was there that she developed a strong fondness for her education. As she grew older, she even began staying at the school part-time. During the same time, Catherine's mother launched Party Pieces in 1987, a family business that sold party supplies by mail. The company became highly successful and played an important role in Catherine's early years. As she entered her teenage years, Catherine started to explore new interests and opportunities. In 1995, the family moved again, this time to Bucklebury, a small, peaceful village in Berkshire, where Catherine attended Down House School for a period. Later, she transitioned to Marlborough College in Wiltshire, where her skills in sports, particularly field hockey, stood out. Catherine's athleticism led her to become captain of the girls' hockey team, while she also earned a prestigious Gold Duke of Edinburgh award. Her involvement in various school clubs showed her well-rounded nature, and she made lasting friendships. During this time, Catherine underwent a minor medical procedure on her head, though it did not have a lasting impact on her life. Before starting her university studies, Catherine took a gap year, which included a trip to Florence, where she studied, as well as a volunteering stint in Chile, where she participated in a service project. She also briefly worked as a deckhand during this year off, gaining life experience and exploring different avenues. In 2001, Catherine enrolled at the University of St. Andrews in Scotland, a prestigious institution that would change the course of her life. Initially, she began studying psychology but soon switched to art history, a subject she felt more drawn to. Throughout her time at St. Andrews, Catherine worked part-time as a waitress, all while being an active member of the student charity organization. By 2005, she graduated with honors, receiving a Master of Arts degree in art history, a testament to her hard work and academic dedication. However, it wasn't just Catherine's academic achievements that would make her a household name. Her meeting with Prince William at St. Andrews in 2001 marked the beginning of a new chapter in her life. Both students lived at St. Salvator's Hall, where their friendship slowly grew into something more. In 2002, Catherine participated in a charity fashion show at the university, and it was there that Prince William took notice of her. The following year, they began dating, and their relationship deepened during their time together at university. By their second year, the couple moved into an apartment with friends, and later they lived together on the Strath Tyreham estate with 2 other roommates. Though their relationship wasn't without its ups and downs, including a brief break in 2004, the couple quickly rekindled their bond. After finishing her studies, Catherine became a subject of intense media scrutiny, but she kept her focus on her career. She worked part-time as an accessories buyer for Jigsaw, a fashion retailer, and later took on a role helping with her family's growing business, managing their website and catalog. Despite the pressures of public attention, Catherine continued to show her support for William by attending royal events. She made regular appearances at occasions such as his passing out parade at the Royal Military Academy Sandhurst in 2006 and other family weddings and ceremonies. In 2010, Catherine's life took another significant turn. Although William was busy with his royal duties, including his training with the Royal Air Force, the couple continued to share a life together. They lived in a cozy cottage in Anglesey, Wales, and maintained a strong connection despite their demanding schedules. That year, while on a holiday in Kenya, William proposed to Catherine, presenting her with his late mother Diana's iconic engagement ring. The couple announced their engagement to the public in November 2010, marking the start of a new era for both. As preparations for their wedding began, Catherine officially joined the Church of England in March 2011, a requirement for their marriage. The wedding took place on April 29, 2011 at Westminster Abbey, and millions of people around the world watched as the couple exchanged vows. Catherine wore a stunning wedding dress designed by Sarah Burton of Alexander McQueen, which would go on to inspire brides and fashion enthusiasts across the globe. This grand wedding marked the beginning of Catherine's new role in the royal family, as she became not only a partner to Prince William, but a prominent public figure in her own right. Her journey from a young girl in Jordan to becoming a key member of the British royal family has been shaped by hard work, resilience, and a quiet determination to remain true to her values while navigating the pressures of public life. After their wedding, Catherine became known as Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Cambridge. The couple received a country home called Anmer Hall from the Queen and initially lived in Nottingham Cottage in London. In 2013, they moved to Apartment 1A at Kensington Palace, which underwent a complete renovation. By 2022, they had relocated to Adelaide Cottage in Windsor. In December 2012, Catherine's pregnancy with her first child was announced, but she was hospitalized due to severe morning sickness. Prince George was born in July 2013, followed by Princess Charlotte in May 2015 and Prince Louis in April 2018. Throughout her pregnancies, Catherine experienced the same illness and had to take breaks from her public duties. Catherine and William have created a warm and loving home for their children, who are now second, third, and fourth in line to the throne after Queen Elizabeth II. The family also has a love for animals and has owned 2 English Cocker Spaniels named Lupo and Orla. What exactly was the Queen's final wish that Princess Anne revealed, and how does it affect Prince William and other royals? The moment was described as unusually serious, taking place at Balmoral Castle, known for being a peaceful retreat. People familiar with the royal family noticed that when high-ranking royals gathered there, it usually meant something significant was happening. During this particular meeting, King Charles III, Queen Camilla, Prince William, Catherine, Princess Anne, and other members of the royal family were present. The atmosphere was described as formal and tense, with many anticipating a conversation about the king's health or his future plans for the monarchy. It was Princess Anne who spoke up during the meeting, revealing a personal message that Queen Elizabeth II had supposedly passed on to her before her death. Anne shared that the Queen had privately expressed a desire for Catherine to not just be William's consort, but to be recognized as a monarch in her own right. This would mean that Catherine could hold independent authority and influence within the monarchy, rather than just standing beside William. Many in the room were shocked by this revelation, and there was a moment of silence as they processed the news. The concept wasn't about changing the succession, but it seemed that the late Queen saw qualities in Catherine that could make her a prominent leader within the royal family. People close to King Charles believed this news could have stirred mixed emotions in him. Charles had waited many years to become king, and viewed his role as a way of blending the traditional monarchy with a more modern one. Discovering that his mother had plans for Catherine to play a bigger role may have caused him to question his own ideas about leadership. Princess Anne, however, remained calm and confident when discussing Catherine's qualities, acknowledging her popularity with the public and her ability to stay composed during challenging times. It was believed that Anne praised Catherine's strong sense of duty, a quality the late Queen also deeply valued. As the conversation unfolded, everyone's attention shifted to Prince William, who stayed silent for a while. Though he didn't speak up publicly, those in the room noticed he appeared thoughtful, possibly even upset, as he reflected on the significance of what had been said. Some family members believed that William understood the gravity of the situation. The news that his mother may have had plans for Catherine to take on a more prominent leadership role likely added to the pressure he was already facing as the future king. William was aware of the public's unwavering support for Catherine, which may have only increased the weight of what he was processing. Sources mentioned that Queen Camilla remained quiet during the meeting, not showing any obvious reaction. Those familiar with royal dynamics speculated that Camilla, who had worked so hard to earn her position, might have felt uneasy about all the attention being directed towards Catherine. Camilla had only recently been accepted in her role, so seeing another woman receive such recognition and respect, both from the public and the Queen, may have been a bit tough for her. No official statement was made about the gathering, but palace insiders confirmed that it made some members of the family reflect on how things were shifting. Prince Harry wasn't present at the meeting, but experts believe that how the public perceives the royal family could impact everyone, including Harry. At the end of the meeting, no official decisions were made, but those who follow the royal family closely noted that something seemed to have changed in the room. This change wasn't caused by arguments or major announcements, but by the quiet yet significant statement that could reshape the future of the monarchy. There was a sense that the balance of power might be shifting, and these quiet ripples could have a lasting effect. After the Balmoral meeting, experts who track royal affairs noticed some noticeable shifts in how the royals were interacting with the public and handling things behind closed doors. Prince William, already stepping up to take on more duties due to King Charles's health, seemed to embrace even more responsibilities. People close to the family mentioned that William had taken on more ceremonial roles and was making international appearances, while his father focused on his health and cancer treatment. This shift was seen as essential, given that King Charles was scaling back on his public duties. Insiders revealed that William had become more purposeful and deliberate in his actions, carefully considering public expectations and the importance of keeping everything consistent during unpredictable times. Those who had worked with him noticed that he seemed more serious, understanding that the monarchy was at a sensitive juncture. Catherine, on the other hand, continued to show up in public with a calm and steady presence. Although there were concerns when she missed some royal events due to health issues, she resumed attending them, and her popularity remained strong. The discussions at Balmoral regarding her potential future role only increased public interest in her. Sources familiar with the palace workings suggested that Queen Camilla was aware of the growing conversation. While she remained focused on supporting the king and quietly continuing her work, it was noted that she had always been compared to Catherine, and this comparison might become even more pronounced now. People who closely follow the royals pointed out how difficult it was for Camilla to gain the public's approval, and with the change in focus, many started to wonder how her role would evolve. Observers mentioned that while the monarchy appeared united in public, there were subtle signs that it was going through a period of transition. The king's health, William's increasing responsibilities, and Catherine's rising visibility were all challenging the traditional structure of the royal family. No official changes were made to succession laws, but insiders noted that the power dynamics within the monarchy were undoubtedly shifting. The staff working with the Prince and Princess of Wales had become more involved in long-term planning and organizing future events, signaling that the couple would be taking on even more duties and becoming more prominent in the public eye. While Queen Elizabeth's statement has not been confirmed publicly, it was clear that it had started to influence the royal family in significant ways. The monarchy, long known for its traditions and strict hierarchy, is now beginning to adapt to changes. These shifts have been influenced by public opinion, health issues within the family, and the emergence of a new generation taking the reins. Analysts have noted that there has been no major disagreement between family members regarding each other's values or contributions. The message reportedly passed on by the late Queen was not seen as a threat to the current order, but rather as an acknowledgement of where strength, stability, and public trust were being placed at this moment in time. As the monarchy evolves, both those within and outside the institution have recognized that even peaceful moments, like the one at Balmoral, can serve as pivotal turning points in its future. Queen Elizabeth's quiet yet impactful mentorship has been crucial for Catherine's preparation for her future role as Queen Consort. Through subtle guidance, the Queen provided Catherine with valuable insights into the responsibilities and standards associated with the position. She has always supported Catherine, both in public and private, often including her in royal duties and discussions. This ongoing relationship has helped Catherine gain confidence, making her more graceful and composed as she navigates royal life. In contrast, Camilla's relationship with the late Queen was more complicated. Camilla's reputation within the monarchy is shaped by her marriage to King Charles and their shared past, which has brought its own set of challenges and negative feedback, a stark contrast to Catherine's experience. The dynamic between these three key figures in the royal family reflects a complex web of personal backgrounds, public perception, and evolving roles within the monarchy. The royal family's challenges and the way these relationships play out will ultimately shape the future of the institution. These challenges will be influenced by ongoing support, advice, and how the public perceives them. Catherine and the Queen's bond grew stronger through regular afternoon tea meetings, where Catherine and William could enjoy relaxing afternoons, allowing for open conversations about their thoughts, memories, and aspirations. These tea parties were more than just a royal tradition. They created a personal, casual atmosphere that allowed them to connect on a deeper level, discussing everything from family matters to royal responsibilities. These moments of connection helped them build a friendship beyond the formalities of royal life. In 2019, Queen Elizabeth publicly acknowledged Catherine's steadfast loyalty to the royal family, further strengthening their bond. To honor this loyalty, the Queen awarded Catherine the Dame Grand Cross of the Royal Victorian Order, a prestigious recognition of her commitment to the monarchy. This gesture not only highlighted Catherine's dedication, but also deepened the special relationship between her and the Queen. Despite this strong support, however, Catherine faces several challenges in her potential rise to a more independent leadership role. Though she is highly respected and admired within the royal family and beloved by the public for her elegance, grace, and strength, taking on a leadership role, as some believe Queen Elizabeth may have envisioned for her, is not without its obstacles. The British monarchy has certain rules and limitations that restrict what Catherine can do, despite her influential position. While she will become Queen Consort when Prince William ascends the throne, she will not hold the same ruling powers as a reigning monarch. As Queen Consort, her role will be ceremonial, and her authority will be limited in comparison to that of a Queen Regnant, who holds full ruling power. The British Constitution outlines these limits, making Catherine's potential rise to power a complex and restricted path, no matter her personal qualities or public support. It is stated that the primary role of a consort is to provide support rather than rule independently. Therefore, even if Queen Elizabeth privately wished for Catherine to assume a more prominent leadership role, the monarchy's guidelines would prevent this from happening. Prince William's position and power are crucial in shaping how people view Catherine as a leader on her own. Since he is the heir to the throne and will one day be king, William's authority is of utmost importance, and the future of the monarchy will be shaped by his leadership. Catherine will always follow him in the hierarchy. If Catherine hopes to take on a central role beyond simply being William's partner, she would need his full support, both personally and within the royal family. This presents a tricky situation, as Catherine's potential to lead would always be constrained by what William wants for them as a team. Health issues have made Catherine's public role uncertain, especially as she was diagnosed with cancer and needed time off to recover. Although she plans to resume her royal duties in the future, her health might limit her participation in leadership activities, especially considering that royal duties often involve public appearances and various responsibilities, which can be demanding. This health setback has introduced an element of unpredictability, making it difficult to predict how much Catherine will be able to contribute to leadership roles in the near future. The internal dynamics of the royal family, particularly regarding who holds seniority, can be challenging. Queen Camilla, as the current Queen Consort, holds a significant position. Although there may not be any direct conflict between Catherine and Camilla, the royal family's inner workings, especially concerning who gets the spotlight, are complex. Catherine will need to handle these dynamics carefully, ensuring that her increasing role doesn't disrupt the delicate balance of power and respect within the family. A major issue lies in the fact that Queen Elizabeth II's supposed wish for Catherine to take on a more prominent leadership role has not been officially recognized. Some reports suggest the Queen might have expressed this wish before her passing, but no official document confirms it. King Charles III and other royal institutions have not shown support for this idea, and as such, it remains speculation. The monarchy follows long-standing traditions and official roles, not personal desires. While good intentions are important, they cannot change how the royal family is governed. Public opinion can influence decisions, and Catherine enjoys significant respect from the public, but it's essential to understand that the monarchy is not dictated by popularity. Public opinion alone cannot alter the structure of the royal family, which has adhered to the same traditions for many years. Even if Catherine's popularity leads some to view her as a more significant figure, it doesn't change the royal family's established order. If Catherine were to split from Prince William, it would be difficult for her to assume a leadership role. Her royal status would diminish, and she would no longer be in line to become Queen Consort. A separation would also diminish her role as a supportive partner, preventing her from stepping into a leadership position. This clearly shows how much her role in the royal family depends on her relationship with Prince William. Princess Catherine is viewed by many as a beacon of kindness and compassion. Known as the Princess of Wales, she is admired for her poise, grace, and dedication to her role within the royal family. In addition to her official duties, Catherine is recognized for her charitable efforts and her unwavering commitment to helping others. Through her positive influence and selfless acts of kindness, she has won the admiration of both the public and the royal family. Princess Catherine has become a highly respected and beloved figure, not just in the UK, but around the world. Her dedication to charity work has made a lasting impact, with a particular focus on mental health. One of her most significant contributions has been co-founding the Heads Together campaign alongside Prince William and Prince Harry. This initiative promotes open conversations about mental health and encourages people to seek help when needed. Catherine's commitment to this cause is not limited to public awareness campaigns, but extends to actively supporting programs and initiatives that offer resources to those in need. Through her hard work, she has helped improve public knowledge about mental health and provided support for individuals struggling with mental health challenges. Catherine's efforts have helped shine a light on an often overlooked issue in society, making a real difference in how people view and address mental health. In addition to her focus on mental health, Catherine is deeply passionate about supporting children and families. One of her key projects is the Early Years Initiative, which underscores the importance of early childhood development. Catherine believes the first 5 years of a child's life are critical in shaping their future, and she has devoted much time and energy to advocating for better care and education during this vital period. She has collaborated with organizations such as the Center for Early Childhood, helping to influence policies and programs that foster nurturing environments for children. Through her advocacy, she has helped improve the lives of many children and families in the UK. Furthermore, Catherine supports a variety of causes, including education for disadvantaged children, homelessness, addiction recovery, and animal welfare. Her commitment to multiple charitable initiatives has earned her admiration from her colleagues and the public, all of whom recognize her active involvement and genuine dedication. Beyond her charity work, Princess Catherine plays an essential role as a wife, mother, and public figure. She has become a symbol of strength, resilience, and elegance, admired for how she balances her family life with her royal duties. Known for her humility and compassion, Catherine serves as a role model for many, particularly young women and mothers. She demonstrates that it's possible to be kind and caring while pursuing personal and professional goals. Her leadership style is subtle yet powerful, and she consistently uses her position to bring attention to important issues. Catherine's ability to connect with individuals from all walks of life has made her one of the most relatable and respected members of the royal family. Princess Catherine's public image is one of warmth and authenticity. Unlike some members of the royal family who maintain a more reserved public persona, Catherine is known for being approachable and down-to-earth. Her natural warmth puts people at ease, whether she's interacting with children, supporting parents, or standing in solidarity with charity workers. Her presence brings comfort and support to many. In addition to her charitable work, Catherine is recognized as a fashion leader. Her classy, humble clothing choices have earned her praise, and she's often seen as a role model for women worldwide. Her fashion sense reflects her personality, simple yet refined. Even though Catherine holds a prominent position in the royal family and is frequently in the public eye, she remains grounded and doesn't seek attention for herself. Instead, she uses her platform to highlight important causes and make a positive impact on the world. Catherine's influence extends far beyond her royal title. People admire her not only for her position within the monarchy, but also for how she uses her influence to make a real difference in the lives of others. Her sincere desire to improve the world around her is what makes her truly special. In everything she does, from her charity work to her public appearances, Catherine exemplifies kindness, compassion, and a commitment to making a positive change. As for Queen Elizabeth's last wish, the idea of Catherine taking on more leadership responsibilities is a topic that has sparked much discussion. Do you think Princess Catherine is fit for this role? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Before you go, click on the video displayed on your screen for more insights.